Good morning, everybody. Let me get my microphone. Good morning, everybody. This is Mario again. I'm going through my series again, my soundtrack of my life series, which I go through my Spotify collection of songs that I loved during my lifetime, from when I was a teeny bopper or even I was a child until now. I gradually just keep adding songs, when I remember stuff. And the songs are from the 60s. I was born 1956. The 60s till now. I still add songs if I find something that's really interesting and something that I can remember with. But anyway, today I'm doing All My Loving. I don't know if you heard that song. That's a Beatles song. I'm a lifelong Beatles fan. I've always loved the Beatles I started ever since I started listening to the radio or listening to music. The Beatles was always one of the band that I love. And All My Loving is a very romantic song, and I enjoyed listening to that a lot. But the real, but there's a very big message in that song that I think is really important, and that is, you might love somebody, but are you gonna love them when they're not around, or you're by yourself, or you're in a long distance relationship, or were there's temptations around you? Um, in the U.S., divorce is very common. In the Philippines, there's no divorce, but there's a lot of breakups. There's people that pretends to be, because there's no divorce, they stay together because of family, kids, lifestyle, what other people would think, but inside them they're really unhappy. Um, Over here in the U.S., the ratio is really large. I think 50% of the population went through a divorce somehow until they find, their true love or the partner they want to stick with. Um, I'm not perfect either. I went through divorces myself, and I wasn't, all my loving. The important lesson here is loyalty, and I'm lacking in that one because I'm not the perfect person, but my relationship right now is really good because I try to stick and honor, the marriage vows, which is to stick with one woman, and which I'm, even if you're way apart, you're not together, or one person is in the Philippines, another one is in the U.S. You have that vow to be loyal. Um, with all the temptation in this world, it's not easy. So I salute everybody who has real love. I mean, if you really love somebody, you don't wanna messed up getting a divorce or getting separated because you're not loyal to the person. You end up fooling around or breaking your vows. So be honest with yourself. If you really love that person, would you be willing to take that risk of losing that person because an opportunity came, like that person was far away and you're by yourself, or you're in a business trip, or you had to be somewhere else where your partner is not around and an opportunity came along? If you're a man, some beautiful woman is out there, or if you're a woman, somebody flirts with you, so that's when you really say to yourself, hey, I don't want to do this. I wanna I wanna be with my partner, and that's for life. Otherwise, you might end up be one of the statistics of people that broke up, and next comes regrets. And then you'll always regret it in your life. You'll be looking back and said, "Oh, I messed up, man. I messed up." And I've been through that myself. So the only thing I could say is, if you really truly love somebody, be loyal. Uh, Try not to, even though the other person might end up not being loyal to you, but in your end, if you really love somebody, just try to be loyal as you can. You might end up breaking up because the other person's not very loyal, but you stuck with yourself, and you keep out your part of your vows, basically, of staying loyal. And that's it for today. I don't know if you like that or not, but that's my message for today. Thank you very much for listening.